Welcome back to the channel. In this episode we're going to have a little easier day. Yesterday we went to Bergen-Belsen concentration camp and it was a bit heavy, so we've come to a little nature park just outside of a little city called Hildesheim. We're not quite sure what today will bring, but we just thought it's a bit easier going than what we went to visit yesterday. Plus we want a sort of something just to fill a couple of hours, because we want to, when we get to this campsite, we want to do some washing, get showers, catch up on a little bit of everything really, editing, emails, texts, the works really. It's all part of van life. It's not like we haven't got the time to do it, but believe it or not, it's hard to find the time because we're busy most days. Just spotted my first little bit of wildlife. There it is.
I knew I was going to say that. There's a sheep knocking about up there. I thought it was going to be him, but no.
Let's go and have a look at these sheep. It's a German sheep. What are they called? The sheep. Hello. Hello. You curious? They're a bit boring, aren't they? They're not doing a lot.
Don't you listen to it.
And this animal park is totally free. Parking's totally free. It's a good place apparently to bring your children, educational. Highly recommended. I mean, we've got a curious little goat here. He's just heading over here to say hello. He's not a goat. Is he like some sort of weird sheep? Is he a ram? I'm not sure. Come all the way to Germany and they've got little Scottish Highland cows there. There's 2 or 3 there. So this Wildgatter animal conservation area has its own restaurant and bar, which is I think currently closed because it's not quite the peak season. Most things we've seen seem to open around Easter time, which is April the 18th, I believe, is Good Friday this year. So that's really when the tourist season starts. As I mentioned earlier, we were just saying about actually having a bit more light-hearted day to day after going to Bergen-Belsen yesterday. We've just come out of that little hut there and it's basically every animal you can imagine just stuffed. So yeah, we just need to find some chickens or some goats or something just to make us a bit more cheery, because goats always make you laugh, don't they? This looks like the little wild boar or the wild pigs. Just about feeding time. There's a tiny little baby one, or 2 little tiny baby ones over there. They're adorable. They eat better than us, Leah. Eating strawberries. So this is the little wildcat enclosure. Every time we've sort of been to see wildcats before, they've never really been visible. There's one just down here, you may or not see. I know it's a bit difficult with the fence. We love a little raccoon. This one, there's a couple. There's one there. There's another one somewhere high up. I know it's difficult to see, but yeah, I do love a raccoon. We used to go to school with a kid who had a ferret. There's a couple here now, but I forgot how cute they are actually. You know, they're vicious.
I don't. Bless them. They're so cute. We should get one for the van. Oh.
In all my life, I've never seen a goose that big. There's one fat-necked bird. Just for the record, I've never called Leah a fat-necked bird.
I am that.
But they are some big geese. Big geese. Is it geese or goose? Is it, what is the plural? Gooses? Gander? Gooses? Don't know. Anyone let us know? This looks like a really old sort of deer. There's a lot of his fur and his hide. Is it called a hide? Still beautiful though. First and last time for romancing as we're talking about deer. There's my little deer, look. Oh, sickening, innit?
It's so much so. I was confused. That's how often he's romantic.
Well, who says it's dead? I took you to a concentration camp yesterday. That's romantic.
And we're going to another.
Yeah, we are. We're going to go to Sachsenhausen, just outside of Berlin, in a week or so. But we found our goats. Leah loves a goat, don't you, Lee? Goaty McGoat face. Oh, I make myself giggle so much. We're almost done at this wildlife park now. Again, I totally recommend it. It's Wildgatter Hildesheim, not a million miles away from Hanover in northern Germany. Again, totally free. There's a couple of little donation boxes spread about, so you put a small donation in just to help towards like feeding the animals and upkeep. But again, that's whatever you can afford. There's no minimum donation like there can be in certain areas. Yeah, it's been a great little hour or so, to be honest. We've just come to the red deer enclosure, and one thing what stands out is just how big they are. I mean, we've seen a lot of deer in the wild in like the Lake District in Scotland. The Lake District, it seems to be more like roe deer. Scotland is red deer a little bit further in, like I feel, but they're absolutely bloody ginormous. They are a large animal. I mean, I wonder how many beggars one of them would make. I reckon that one in the middle, I reckon you'd probably get, I'd say 100 to 150 beggars. Don't like a venison beggar as well. When we was in Braemar, which is one of our previous videos, I think it was the Balmoral visit we went to. We ended up in a town called Braemar, and there was a little local butcher there, and he did his own homemade venison burgers, venison steaks. I had a couple of the venison burgers. It's the first time I tried it, and it was bloody lovely, to be honest. It was never had it before, but I'd definitely have it again. I mean, it's always a bit horrible saying it in front of the animals. It's like the other day when I'd seen a little lamb and I was like, oh, I really love lamb, could just do with some. But you do feel guilty, to be honest, but they taste so bloody good, it's their own fault, really. We've just got back to the van now, and this is going to kind of be a bit of a day in the life vlog, really. We're just sort of done a little bit of activity for the day. We've got to go and actually get some fuel, get some food, get some beer, going to go find a campsite. Just the general day-to-day stuff we normally do. Time to hop in, get a coffee, eh, chicken? Get a coffee there. Look, she's already got the coffees out. She does look after me, don't you? Iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Gotta love a little, ain't you, Lee?
You do.
So we've got our little shop done. We've just come to the campsite we're hoping to stay at tonight. Doesn't open till 2:30. We got here about 2 o'clock, would you say?
Yeah.
So we're waiting around for half an hour. Hopefully we should be able to get on here, get registered, get a pitch, get showered and relax for a bit, can't we, and plan.
Looking forward to a shower. It's been a week today since my mop's been washed. There's only so much dry shampoo can do. Although, like a lot of females I'm speaking to recently only do their hair about once a week, and I can't do it. I don't know if it's because I've got thin hair like an 80-year-old or what. But
And grey, like an 80-year-old as well.
yeah, but the way I think of it is, the thicker your grey hairs are thicker, aren't they?
Apparently, yeah.
Well, mine are. So I'm hoping that the thicker.
Then I don't have many greys.
It does. He just picks them all out.
Well, that's true.
He'll be bald before he's grey because he just sits there picking them all out. So he does.
So here we are, all pitched up in the Harz Mountains. Going to base ourselves here for the day. Going to do some washing, showers, etc, etc. Over there is the start of the Harz Mountain range. Lovely sight, lovely weather. The woman from the reception has just said that it's due to be a good week this week. So hopefully we're going to pick a good week and get some hiking done. We're all checked in on the campsite now. You can see there's a lot of permanent residences here. You can actually get summer pitches for €452, which covers you from the 1st of April to the 30th of September, which I don't think is bad at all. This is like a bit of Vanlife admin. Got a wash bag. Leah's got the tablet and everything else. So it's just a token based thing. It costs €2 per token. She said generally 1 or 2 is enough for the washing and drying, depending on what heat you use. So we're going to go and do that, get all this done, have a nice chill out today on this campsite and just relax, maybe watch a film and just have a bit of a rest day today. This is all sort of part of the van life thing. We try and do this once or twice a week if we can, just to keep on top of things. The majority of the campsites you come across in Europe have all this available pretty constantly. Some turn off at certain times of the night just to avoid disturbing people. Others you can do during the night. I know when we was in Zermatt last year, we did washes about 9 o'clock at night just because it was so much quieter. It was quite a busy site, but yeah, I mean, this is great site. And for I think it's €19, the lady said, and it was €4 a day for electric, which is a little on the expensive side, but still €23 for a campsite with electric in a location like this. You can't really grumble. I don't know why, but every time I come to a washing machine or a dryer anywhere in Europe, it never ever works. I've put my coin in here and I've put it in the washer. Nothing's working, there's no power on whatsoever, but the countdown there is actually counting down still. So I thought what I'll do is open the washer and try the next one. It won't let me get my clothes out now, so it's like the door's open, there's no on and off. Every single time, honestly, it's unbelievable. Every single time I try this, there's some issue. The dryer doesn't work properly or it doesn't dry properly. Can't get the clothes out of the washer. Well, luckily for us, the old maintenance man on the site, the old nice German guy, didn't speak a word of English, but he helped us. Had a bit of an issue with the washer where it got stuck, and his wisdom and his knowledge of the years was to just go under the washer and flick a little button we didn't even know was there. Our washer is going, finally.
And
so
we've got the other wash, the actual clothes, stuck in another washing machine.
Yeah, we put the clothes in the wrong washer and then they got locked, so we released that button. So now they are washing.
And you just give it a good
so in the good old ways, bang the machine and it works. If in doubt, give it a smack. It works, so we can go back in an hour or so and get some clothes dried and finally have some clothes. But for now, I think it might be time. It's 3:30. It's acceptable to crack open a beer.
In our defence, we was going to have a coffee, weren't we?
Yeah,
we had all anticipation, all things of having a coffee. But after that palaver, I just put a clean jumper on so I can wash my other one. This one's sweaty.
We had a stressful day, haven't we? So
we've had a stressful half an hour.
Yeah, so we're going to have to treat ourselves to a beer and then maybe do some tea while the dryer's on. Right, so it's time to see if this wash has gone successfully or not. Making my way back to the dreaded dryer and wash room. Hopefully it should be alright. Should be able to just stick it in now, give it an hour's drying, and then we can collect it and we're all good to go for another week. Well, that was a lot more smooth sailing. Straightforward, nice and easy, in the dryer, hour and 5. Bob's your uncle.